Okay. Oh boy, this is a mess. I guess we're still live. I want this to play. There we go. I don't know why that is glitching out the way it is. But I'll try to make some new little videos for intros here. I don't know why it's doing that. Again, let's remove it. Yeah. So welcome everyone, and how do I share my referral link? I don't know. Said I needed to do that. Gives you some bonuses. Okay, show comments up on stage. Maybe no, they want to pay for that. Sorry, won't be paying them. At least not until I earn some money. So how's everybody tonight? Saturday night, and probably most of you are out having fun or relaxing, watching movies or whatnot. I'm just trying to learn how to use this platform, StreamYard, and I've been playing with it for a few days, and so I figured out how to do a few things. Still need to figure some more stuff out. You can see I hung John Lennon up there. See that? And I wish he was bigger because you can hardly make him out. A friend of mine has a much bigger picture of that in her background. We were talking about waste, fraud, and abuse. Or I was thinking about it, and I'd like some thoughts of yours about the fraud, the waste, and the abuse. I think that Trump is extorting money from law firms and universities and media entities, and I'd like to know where all that money's going. A friend of mine suggested it's going to his PAC, which, if I'm not mistaken about that, if he doesn't spend it when he leaves office, then he gets to keep that money. Just like he's going to get to keep his jet plane, because it won't even be ready for him. And then it's supposed to go to his library. Yeah, he'll be flying around in his little gold palace or whatever. And my hair is still a little damp. So it's not dirty, it's just freshly washed. Wonder what he promised Cutter for that. And how long do you think he's going to be able to hold off on anything about Epstein getting out? Looks like he's got his people in place to take care of all that, or they're making plans to. But he's rewriting history. But I have to think that even if he changes things on websites, like he tried to, or they say it was a glitch, but part of the Constitution just disappeared the other day, and he's trying to wipe out the fact that he was twice impeached. And he can do certain things, but the whole freaking world knows what happened here. Other countries know. The people of this country know, the ones that are, not in denial. And so I don't know how far he's going to get with that. And the phrase "never forget" probably going to take on a new meaning after he's gone. Not that it needs to, because we should never forget the first time around. We don't. We can't let this happen to our country. We have to be on it every day. What can we do? What can we do to push back? And make your calls. 5calls.org. Get involved in your town's politics, your local politics. Protests if you can. Get out there. Every Saturday, get out there on an overpass and hold up your signs, or wherever your protests are happening. Get out there when they have the big protests that they put on, and talk to people. I know it's hard, but I think people are coming around just to some extent. So, talk to people and try not to be confrontational. Try to really have a dialogue with them, and see if you can find things that you have in common. Because the worse this gets, the more we're all going to have in common. I mean, clearly, his supporters are not going to be spared the economic downfall of this country, and it's coming. Trump has no idea how tariffs work and won't listen to anybody who wants to tell him, who actually knows. Personally, I don't even think Trump is running the country right now. Every time you ask him a question, he's like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Well, yeah, you're the president. You should know about that. But he does not know about that. So, he talked about draining the swamp, but instead he built one and brought all the swamp monsters in. I mean, you just look at his cabinet. Look at any one of them. They're not fit for office. And while they're busy running around using all this money they got in their big ugly bill to terrorize people with ICE, other things are not being taken care of, like cybersecurity, or taking down real drug dealers or real criminals. In fact, you can honestly say they encourage criminal activity and are going to cover up some of it really soon. So, it's like a upside down world we're living in, and it's tiring, it's exhausting, it's frustrating. Just if you need to take a break, take a day off, take 2 days off, take the weekend off, and then get back at it. But we all gonna need the breaks. We're just gonna need them. So anyway, stay strong, keep up the good fight, And I'll cut this off because I just want to see how it's working. This is really a test. And yeah, everybody have a good weekend. Thank you. Bye. I'll work on that. Gonna make a new video. I don't know why it stops there. Gets worse every time. All right. Good night, everybody.